Welcome to the best podcast in the land, and that is WHRU Podcast. I'm your host for today. My name is Kamaria C, aka Mari. Today, the topic of discussion will be the advancement in technology. I know. Look around, technology all around me, but it has gotten a little bit better in the past few years. The first topic that I would like to pick on is AI. AI has recently come out in about, I think, 2 years. It has been around longer than that, but it has really made its global impact in the last 2 years. AI is artificial intelligence. It was made for technology to think like a brain, if you believe it or not. It's crazy. Most people now are using AI on TikTok, and it is pretty hilarious, but it's also scary at the same time. You can easily get an app, download an app, create your own image. You can manipulate images. You can also get a celebrity voice and make it your own, if you can believe it or not. That is really crazy to me. But AI also had its good parts in it as well. It can help college students like me help write an essay. But some colleges are now banning the use of AI. Virtual reality is also another part I want to talk about in the advancement of technology. Virtual reality is basically you can be in your own little world. Not in your head, but on a set of goggles, if you can believe it or not. Virtual reality is basically a video game right in front of your eyes where you can feel that you're playing, like you are literally playing the game in person. Not only does virtual reality is a game, but it also can be used as a chat game as well. It's numerous of games out there that can help. Sit back for this. Is that you can chat with. You can chat with random people, not only on the internet, but on this pair of goggles that you can meet, and you can sit and chat like I'm talking to you right now, which is cool, but it's also scary. And that's what I want to talk about, the scariness of virtual reality. It can really, really change the social connections that us humans have with one another. It's a lot of people that have social anxiety, and once virtual reality becomes a huge, major impact on the world, I feel as the connection with humans may die down, because you can create your own little world without having to worry about the effects that us humans do to one another, if that makes sense. But the only thing that I have been using with the advancement of technology, I have used AI before, and I'm going to talk back on that subject as well. AI it's amazing to me, and it is funny, but it's been lots and lots of posts on social media that also has been talking about how people are using AI to scam older people and younger people as well. So you have to be very careful when you just as simple as answer the phone. I know my mom always complaining about telemarketers, but now she has to worry about if somebody can get my voice and play like it's me and steal money from her, or steal her own identity, or even mine. So that is really crazy to me, that I feel like AI shouldn't have been pushed as hard as it has been, that it should have been let out little by little, simply because sometimes humans or citizens of the world just don't know how to. They always find the bad in something they could possibly have good, if that makes sense. And this can bring a bigger world. It has brought a much brighter and bigger world, but people are taking advantage of it, and it's crazy. But it is now the technology has taken its course really makes it that makes sense. Tesla has released that they're going to be bringing robots. Tesla is a self-driving car company created by Elon Musk, which he's a South African, and he has now came out with robots, and I know a lot of people are scared. I'm scared of robots because why are you thinking like that? But that is another part of advancement of technology. You can now have a robot in your home doing chores for you, doing everything for you. That is another like part of the social connection that us humans will have, or just the laziness that can play part in it. That is really really crazy to me that you can have a robot in your own home. It is crazy because I get why older people, they just technologies they don't like it. Like my grandfather, he has technology in his home, like even from cameras and the Ring camera and the alarm system. But now it's like every month and year is something new coming out with technology. And I wonder how our future would be 10 years from now, since we have AI and now we're getting robots. Are we possibly going to get flying cars? If so, I'll be the first person to purchase it because driving is kind of hard. But it is really cool that I'm living in the time where technology is really advancing in front of our eyes. It used to be just computers and cell phones and just a simple website of Google, and it has now become AI and virtual reality. It has really advanced in such a fast pace. And some of these things that we're just not getting has been worked on probably since before I was born, if you want to sort of speak. I know for AI, it really has, I think it's been in development since the late 80s or 90s, probably even before that, because it's so much, but it's so amazing and scary at the same time. Like, how would the world be 10 years from now is a question that if I could travel to the future, I would love to see how it would be. I'm also scared. it's just been, it's just crazy. I can't even put it in words how I feel about technology, but not even the advancement. I want to touch on even the social medias like Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. Like, if you were to go on the street and talk to a random person, you can see that technology has expanded, and everybody has either Instagram, TikTok, X, known as Twitter. Everybody has those apps. And I have seen posts and comments that have said that people that post on social media that say things crazy, or not even crazy, but just something out of the box, or something that you would get counseled for, and you meet them in person, they don't act the same. And that I will also go back with the how people act as, socially, how you can hide behind a phone, or you can express yourself freely on Instagram, but if you were to do that in person, it may be different. It may be different. It's just crazy to me how us humans are just, we have too much free will if you ask me. But I don't know. I just want to get better. Well, I want to get better in learning how to run some of these new apps that are coming out that has AI. But I'm also scared of it as well, because it's numerous of apps that you can edit on and do those type of things. And I want to get better at editing myself. And sometimes you probably don't have to edit. Like on TikTok, they have like a little section on that you can like the AI, and all you gotta do is just use the effect and type in, oh, I want to see a butterfly on the screen with in the background forest with a river running behind it, and boom, less than 10 seconds you got that. With if you were to go on Google, you would probably have to search for that picture, or even some people may even go to the extent of drone, which is crazy. It has it's just it amazes me, and I've been seeing some of those AI jokes where they would, like, somebody used Rick Ross' voice on the AI app and had him order Wingstop in his voice. Not him sitting on the phone right there in person, but on an AI app. They were able to use Rick Ross's voice. To that is crazy. But I want to touch back on virtual reality because I really haven't gotten into depth with that. But one of the biggest virtual reality companies that is called Meta. That is also known. It's the same person who created Facebook. He's also pushing the virtual reality world, and I seen a commercial where somebody can basically be Batman and go around and protect Gotham City. That is crazy to me. They can protect Gotham City. They can play tennis. Even when Meta first came out, I saw the ad where he basically was like, I want Meta to become a place for humans to basically have their own world, their miniature world. And if you want to go, you can look that up on YouTube, most likely, or on the Meta website. When I was a couple years back when it happened, but from being able to create your own image and create your own world, that is amazing, but it's scary at the same time. I've been saying scary because it is, because some people can take advantage of the good things that somebody has made and take it as a way to weaponize against other people who are, I won't say gullible, but are not aware of the technology that is now being advanced. But hopefully with the future, I one thing I would like to see is is flying cars. I would like to see that, but it probably won't happen because of global warming. That is another topic that we may discuss later. But it's amazing. It really is. One other thing I would like to see is I wouldn't mind, since I wear glasses, I wouldn't mind if I could have a robot be my eye doctor, because I'm tired of going to the eye doctor constantly and waiting. Or maybe they can have somebody like that, but they will also replace the jobs of people who work in the workforce in multiple careers. Like they are, like in Walmart, you use self scanners. I remember when I was little, it's like about 20 registers to check people out. Now you can scan your own stuff, and they may, even the people that are at self checkout, like the workers who make sure everything's good, they may end up replacing that with robots. But I feel like if we make the world completely robotic and nobody working, that can really put the economy, I'm going to speak for America, in a bad state. Because where people work, even in some fast foods, they have robots cooking your food. That kind of reminds me of what's Victoria, or was that Sam and Cat, where they was at a restaurant? No, that was iCarly. They was at a restaurant and the robot basically was there being their server. But I just want to thank you all for tuning in to WHRU podcast. hopefully you guys learned a little something about the advancement in technology. And if you are using it, please be safe, be aware, and be cautious. But I'm your host for today, Kamaria C. Until next time.